evening, everybody, and welcome to the first ever annual Fright Films Holidays. I'm your host, Ryan Reed. Tonight, we're going to celebrate an all-time classic film with as much joy and holiday cheer as we can muster. That's right, tonight we're actually going to show an entire feature-length film, horror host style. I'm super excited. We've got some really big surprises coming up, so be sure to grab a glass of eggnog, cozy up next to the fire, sort of, and get ready to celebrate the holiday season with us. But this is Fright Films after all, so our movie choice isn't exactly going to be what you'd expect. Is it a Christmas classic like It's a Wonderful Life, or is it a modern day movie Christmas monster like Krampus? No, it's neither of those things. I don't have that kind of money. But just because the film that we're showing tonight is in the public domain doesn't make it any less of an influential piece of media. That's right, tonight we're celebrating with George A. Romero's zombie classic, Night of the Living Dead. Released back in 1968, Night of the Living Dead was shot for only $114,000. Co-written by Romero and John Russo, this little horror film had legs, and it grossed $12 million domestically and $18 million internationally, changing the landscape of horror with it. At the time, it shocked people with its extreme violence and almost newsreel-like look. And if you're a fan of any modern-day zombie piece of media, well, then you have this film to thank. So buckle up, because tonight, Fright Films Holidays is going to bring you 'Twas the Night of the Living Dead Before Christmas. You know, it's funny when you think about it. All it really took was one little movie to introduce zombies into our lexicon. I mean, sure, there have been other influences, but really it all comes down to Night of the Living Dead. And they don't even use the phrase zombie in the movie. But now you got TV shows and movies and even books telling people how to prepare for the zombie apocalypse if it happens. I mean, it's such a ridiculous notion that something like that would ever occur. It'd have to be the perfect storm of elements and bizarre situations to create this outlandish disaster. I can't... Sorry about that. I forgot to turn off my phone. It's one of those alerts when a disaster happens. Very funny. All right, who out there, who's playing a prank? Seriously, come on. All right, somebody got my number. They sent me this notification that says that my local area, the dead are returning to life and consuming the flesh of the living. Hey, really great. That's really funny that, we happen to be showing Night of the Living Dead tonight and you send me one of these. Great prank. Really, really great. That's probably unrelated. I should probably check on that. So let's start the film. Everybody, please enjoy 'Twas the Night of the Living Dead Before Christmas, here on Fright Films Holidays. I'll be back. Get back! Get back, you freaks of nature! I swear Hey, everybody! Welcome back to Fright Films Holidays. It wasn't a prank. The dead are rising. But it's okay, it's okay. I mean, I think I managed to barricade downstairs as best as I could. I got rid of most of the stragglers. And as long as nobody opens that door, we should be totally fine. We should be okay, and just because it's quite possibly the zombie apocalypse doesn't mean that we can't celebrate Christmas, right? So let's move on to our first guest. He is a classically trained actor who has been in over 100 horror films. And he requested that all of his shots be in black and white. And we accommodated. So, here to read the classic poem, A Visit from St. Nicholas, better known as 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, is classically trained actor, Cecil Ravensbird. Cecil Ravensbird. Yo, Ravensbird, you're up!
If you wanted my attention, all you had to do was give me a cue. A Visit from St. Nicholas by author Clement Clark Moore. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
Do you want...
The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas would soon be there.
Hey, do you want to hurry it up? I mean, there's more important things happening at the moment.
It's called a dramatic pause. Something you clearly know nothing about. And if you're going to be so rude, then I'll be leaving.
What? You're not even gonna finish the poem?
Your arrogance has proven to me that you know nothing about the craft of acting. And so, I will be going. And you've gotten fat.
I've only put on like 5-10 pounds of winter weight. Wait, hold on a second. Do not go out that door.
My dear sir, Cecil Ravensbird shall exit through whichever door he pleases.
No, really, don't do it. Don't.
Oh no. Oh, I'm opening the door. Oh no. Oh no. Sweet buttery ham and eggs.
Great, now I've got to do this all over again. You just hold on. Let's get back to 'Twas the Night of the Living Dead Before Christmas here on Fright Films Holidays. Well, I fix the situation. Welcome back to Fright Films Holidays. So I think I've managed to get everything under control. I hope. I looked out my window a little bit ago, and the neighborhood seems to be seeing fewer and fewer zombies. So that's good, I guess. But you know what? Again, let's try and look on the bright side. I've got another amazing guest lined up for you who can't get attacked by zombies because he's not here. You're not gonna believe this. This is the best guest I could possibly have gotten. So live via satellite, everybody please welcome Santa Claus.
Merry Christmas, Ryan.
Merry Christmas, Santa. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great here at the North Pole. Just getting our finishing touches ready for the big flight tonight. Tell me, are you still making that weird horror movie show nobody watches?
Yeah, Santa, I am. Way to be a little, blunt.
Santa keeps it real.
Sure. Well, tell me, Santa, do you think that this, zombie outbreak is gonna cause any issues for your sleigh ride tonight?
Oh, no. That shouldn't be a problem. Santa equips himself with the best arsenal on his sleigh that he can, so mowing down a horde of zombies should be as easy as fruitcake.
Gee, that's great, Santa. What about up at the North Pole?
Oh, well, we shouldn't have a problem up here. No one ever comes to visit. It's pretty tough to get to. It's just me and the missus. And the elves, of course. Come to think of it, we do have that elf graveyard in the back.
What?
But that shouldn't be a problem. What was that? Oh, sweet Jesus, reanimated elf corpses! They're eating the reindeer! Oh my God!
Santa? 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 Okay. Well, that got weird on so many levels. But we can't let it ruin our holiday spirit. So let's get back to 'Twas the Night of the Living Dead Before Christmas here on Fright Films Holidays. Well, there it is. George A. Romero's Night of the Living Dead. A film that continues to influence filmmakers to this day. And apparently life is imitating art. News reports are saying that the dead are continuing to rise in growing numbers and that it's spreading all over the world. So that's great. Kind of a bleak way to end Christmas Eve. You know, I've been lucky enough to meet some of the people involved with horror movies that I love, but sadly, I never got a chance to meet George Romero. He passed away in 2017, but the good thing is that his work, his films, his art lives on. It continues to influence people all over the world, myself included, and I'm sure some of you out there too. You're sitting here, you're watching this because Night of the Living Dead means something to you. Because George Romero means something to you. And that's a big part of the holidays. Celebrating the people who have had a major impact on us. Whether it's someone we've never met or somebody we're incredibly close to. And just getting to be there with those people. Be there with your family and your friends. And just for a little bit, forget the troubles of the world. That's the best part of the holidays. And it takes a lot of magic and holiday cheer to make that happen. Wait a minute. Maybe there's still hope. Santa. Can you hear me, Santa?
Ryan, hello again!
Santa, you're alive!
Yes, Santa had to decapitate a couple of reanimated elf corpses, but he's still breathing!
Santa, there's no time for weirdness. Look, you deliver presents to people and you make their wishes come true, right?
Yes, that's a cheesy way to put it, but sure.
Okay, well my wish is that there were no more zombies. That is what I want for Christmas.
Okay. Seems like a cop-out of an ending. Also, didn't they do something similar on The Fairly Odd Parents once?
I don't care! Make it happen!
I'll interpret that rudeness as worry. Okay, here we go!
He did it! He did it! Everything's back to normal! Thanks, Santa.
Of course, Ryan. I don't know why you didn't think of that earlier, but I'm out of here. Got loads to do. Peace out!
Wow. Well, we did it! And hopefully it's early enough that you didn't miss any showings of 24 Hours of a Christmas Story. Thank you all so much for being here with me on 'Twas the Night of the Living Dead Before Christmas on our first ever Fright Films Holidays. I'm Ryan Reed. Have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and as always, go watch it.